Hi everyone, my name is Emma from the Health and Wellness Lab at the University of Calgary. Today we are going to go over the calf raise exercise from the ACE Home-Based Maintenance Program. The purpose of this exercise is to help strengthen the gastrocnemius and soleus muscles that comprise the calf. I'm going to provide a few levels of difficulty, so be sure to choose an appropriate place for you to start. There is a disclaimer on our website, so be sure to review that prior to beginning any exercise. Again, if you have any questions, you can email us at ace@ucalgary.ca. So to begin, I'm going to demonstrate by doing the calf raises on the ground here. So there are a couple variations. First things first here, I'm going to come with my feet flat onto the ground here. I'll turn onto the side so it's easier here. If you want, you can grab a chair or a railing, something for you to be supported with. As I'm here, I'm going to grab onto support, come all the way up onto the balls of my feet, and making sure that I'm not bringing a bend into those knees. Just want to stay nice and supported. I'm hanging out here for a second and lowering all the way back down. As we come up and lower, making sure that gravity is not pulling us down. The next step here is to add in some weights. So if you have some weights at home, you can grab those. Soup cans or water bottles will do just fine. So same thing here, coming in with my feet hip width apart, holding onto my weights, coming all the way up, and slowly lowering back down. If you want to progress on the floor here, we can come into one leg. So standing on one foot here, my other leg comes up, holding onto support, and again, it's the same range of motion here. So coming all the way up onto the ball of my foot and slowly lowering back down here. Okay? Again, if you need an extra challenge, you can add those weights back in and stay with that single leg stance here. If you need another progression, we can come over to the stairs here. You can do this next version either on the stairs or if you have a small step stool at home. It's really important here that, as you can see, majority of my foot is coming off of the stair, and that's to ensure that we can get the full range of motion into those calf muscles. So again, my feet are about hip distance apart here, lowering down. I'm holding on to support here, just like in that first option on the floor, coming all the way up onto the balls of my feet, and slowly lowering back down. You'll see here, as I'm on the stair, I'm able to come a little bit lower than I would on the ground. Hanging out and coming up once again and slowly lowering back down. We can do those same progressions, so we can add those weights in here with both my feet, coming all the way up and slowly lowering all the way back down here for a second or two and back up. Again, we can go into that single leg. Here I'm holding on just for support. My other leg is up in the air, coming all the way back down to that range of motion and back up. Again, we can progress that single leg, really working on that balance with those weights, coming up and back down. So for these calf raises, you can try doing them for about a minute long or 15 to 20 reps. You might start to feel a lot of sensation into those calves, so a great option for recovery and stretch is to bring one foot up, point the toes up towards you or to the ceiling, bending over my hips here, and I'll feel a nice stretch in those calf muscles here. Holding stretches for about 30 seconds and easing in and out as you need. Switching to the opposite foot here, nice and supported. If you want, you can also bring your foot up to the wall here. So same foot position here, my toes are pointing up towards me, and leaning forward, 30 seconds on each leg here. All right, and that's the calf raise exercise. Best of luck.